Good morning, my delightful things. Welcome back to the cavern. I hope you all are doing well and enjoyed your week thus far. Today we're talking about urban legends that have some basis in truth and may have inspired movies. Before we get into those, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to join the fandom and show your support for myself and the channel. It's a huge help. To the new subscribers, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you. And, of course, welcome to the fandom. I just found out that Dark Water came out in 2005. The original Japanese film came out in 2002. However, despite it being a Japanese horror remake, there is an urban legend that is very similar. I haven't seen the Japanese version, unfortunately, so I'll be using the American remake of it. So in the movie, a mother and her daughter move into this dilapidated apartment building, and there's a wet spot in the ceiling that gets progressively bigger. The water tastes weird and looks gross. Eventually, the child starts talking to the growing puddle in the ceiling. In the urban legend, the water in a hotel tasted disgusting and looked weird. Come to find out, a body was floating in the water tank. Well, in 2013, after several days of guests complaining about a terrible smell emanating every time they turned on the shower, along with the awful taste, management finally checked the water tank on the hotel roof and found the body of 21-year-old Elisa Lam floating inside. Her body was estimated to have been in the tank for 2 weeks. And that's some pretty scary stuff. It's interesting that the urban legend was around before the actual case, which actually has me wondering if there was another criminal case where a body was found inside a water tank prior to 2013, where this urban legend originated from. Because, as some of you know, most urban legends do have some basis in truth. Another urban legend revolves around a house lying in the bottom of a lake, fully intact. The Deep House, I believe, was inspired by this urban legend because it revolves around a couple who learn of a house submerged below a lake. Diving to it, they discover the house has a dark history and is actually a pretty good movie. If you'd like to see my full review of the film, check out the card above me. There is a real house at the bottom of a lake. In the murky depths of Connecticut's Gardner Lake is a fully intact house. Supposedly, the house sank beneath the surface when a family attempted to move it across the frozen lake in the midst of a 19th century winter. The eerie part is that fishermen report hearing strained musical notes gurgling up to the surface of the lake, supposedly from the parlor room piano. That's some really creepy stuff, and I wonder if anybody has dared to investigate the house. Curiosity. So, American Horror Story Season 2 had an episode about a town that was fully submerged, and strange things happened to those that swam near it or decided to swim through it. In the 1940s, an entire town in Georgia was purposefully flooded with water in order to build what is now known as Lake Lanier. Now, the townspeople were entirely evacuated before this happened. The entire community, including a racetrack, were submerged by the lake building project. Still kind of creepy though, especially if you didn't know that and you go swimming to find houses below the surface, or better yet, the racetrack. The Woman in Black is another urban legend that has spread around different parts of the world. The movie was based on the ghost story written in 1983 by English writer Susan Hill. However, in 2014, a woman dressed in black from head to toe, including a trailing black veil and billowing black robes, was spotted walking the highway of the South. So a lot of people thought this was a ghost or a spirit because it was just so strange. However, the truth was the woman, which was a U.S. Army vet, described the self-imposed pilgrimage as having to do with her faith and religion. So not a ghost or a spirit at all. Still interesting, though, when you think of the films that have a woman in black in them, like Insidious and, of course, The Woman in Black. What are some urban legends that you have noticed in movies or TV shows? What is the strangest or scariest urban legend you've heard? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Later tonight, I'll share my review of the film Nope. Tuesday, I'll be playing Shining Resonance, which is a JRPG, I believe. If it all goes according to plan, that is, it's still a trial and error to find what games I can and can't play right now. Until we can figure out what's going on with my computer, we still have no idea. If you don't want to miss the upcoming content, click the bell icon to never miss a video. If you can't wait for more, check out my other videos on the screen. Take care until next time and have a wonderful weekend. Bye, everyone.